changed me from wanting to drink when I got of age. Because once I got of age, it was like I wasn't really into it no more. I was heavy smoking, but once I got like 21, when it's the normal thing to buy drinks, I had 4 years of already getting fucked up to where it was like, I'm cool on it now.
So you're not a big drinker?
Nah, not at all, bro. I drink twice a year, maybe.
I drink, but like I said, I don't get drunk, so it doesn't. Maybe it's a weight thing. It really doesn't have an effect on me outside of I'll tell a better joke or two.
But do you drink a lot?
Some would say I drink a lot. Some people like point and shoot. Made a whole video that went hella viral, hundreds of thousands of views, talking about this. Y'all had a drinking problem. Can you pull that up?
Really?
On YouTube?
Shout out Point and Shoot. I don't know if you fuck with him, if I'm shouting him out.
Oh no, I love it.
But I fuck with Point and Shoot.
I love that content. It's a parody page that we were forbidden to speak of at my former place of employment. You cannot say the words Point and Shoot, but I always wanted to come in and react to their videos. He's lost control.
He's dope.
Jean-Paul has
I like how he narrates the shit and just talks very monotone.
Yeah. I don't think I have a severe drinking problem. I don't think I have a drinking problem. Why is Dave and Buster's advertising on this video?
I don't think. I mean, yeah, like we kind of said,
really just a thumbnail.
There's a difference between somebody being able to drink and function, and being somebody who gets drunk and is losing control.
Then you put a bottle in your hand.
No, I was drinking that Douce that morning.
No, I'm talking about the little green.
The Mickey's.
That's incredible. I feel like I drink a lot. I ain't gonna lie.
What's your favorite liquor to drink?
Hennessy.
We did say that.
Henny and Red Bull.
That's crazy.
Henny and Red Bull.
You're fucking nasty.
That's like the late. That's like the early. That's like the early teens. Douce's way better than Henny.
You just anti Jay-Z. I learned that about you too.
No, I love Jay-Z. I think this. Our last conversation kind of like what he did, but I love Jay-Z. But I don't know. Henny was the wave, and I just stuck to it.
But Douce's, even me knowing that as a drinker, it's way better.
Taste way better. I don't like the taste.
Way smoother, less burn.
I ain't even worry about the smooth. I'll take the shot. I ain't worry about that. The taste for me is better.
And Hennessy has pork in it.
Do it?
Yes. It has pork.
I didn't know that. Wait, what you mean it got pork in it? Pork what?
Pork fat.
You know how they always use like
what's the word? Lactin, lectin, something like that.
Really?
Yeah. Hennessy has pork fat in it. Just like gummy bears, Hershey's chocolate, certain things have pork fat in it.
I think too though, Hennessy how it makes me feel is also.
How does it make you feel?
I just feel confident. It's what you know. You ever seen that?
It's the cocaine of liquor.
You get in the mirror, you just like, yeah, nigga.
I've never done that in my life.
Anything is possible.
I've never done that in my life.
Come on, let's go drink. You gonna
Did you start drinking Henny after Young and May?
Hell no. Young and May has never inspired me to do anything.
I'm saying, but for Henny to get popular again, she repopularized it. It was kind of falling out. Like I said, I was drinking Henny in the early teens.
I want to say Hennessy was like the drink in LA for a minute. Like
it was drink everywhere. It was like a nigga drink.
National nigga drink.
I just never
nigga drink.
Yeah, for sure.
I never grew past that. You know
now it's Don Julio. How you do it? 6. The Julio, how do you do it?
The Julio,
that's cold. Rest in peace.
No, the Don Julio, Actifulio.
You put the bottle in your head?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's two different things.
Yeah, no, I never got into tequila because
dark or light. Obviously, you do dark.
I like dark.
I prefer tequila, but I will drink some Douce. That's the
dark
only dark liquor.
Right, like Reposado.
No, Reposado, but I like Añejo more. But Reposado is what we on this summer. Obviously, this is what I was referring to when you put the bottle on your head and you do that little dance.
Now, why he got the little bottle?
Yo, he got the tiny ass bottle.
Now, I will say, I do like tequila on 2 occasions. If I'm going to do an espresso martini, I'll get a tequila with it. Don't hate on my espresso martini.
I'm not hating on your espresso.
Coffee, your heart got to be crazy. Red Bulls and coffee and liquor.
Bull. And then I will indulge in 1942. I love 1942.
That's too pricey.
Ain't it crazy how Don Julio got to be so fucking happy that their brand is now
the nigga drink?
Bro, it's like we do it to ourselves.
We do it
obviously. Do it to every brand. It gets trendy, and then
it's not black owned.
Everybody runs with it, and it's like just like when Levi's and shit, like, you know, mostly white brands, and then they catch a black person trends it, and then they just make millions and millions and millions of dollars off the culture, and it's it's not even like it's their fault, because like we didn't tell black people to put this on. Y'all did it and took it and made it trendy, and now we making all this money off the culture with no give back.
That's our biggest export hip hop and influence. Like black people, we don't like sell crops or you feel me, make cars or anything like that, or make computers and stuff.
So influence,
the marketing and the influence, which you could relate to hip hop.
What's up, guys, man? Join the millions of fans that played on Underdog last year. With their Pick'em game, you can win money by making sports picks. It's time to turn those picks into cash by going higher or lower on player stats like touchdowns, receiving yards, interceptions, and much more. You can win up to 1,000 times your money. Sign up now and deposit using promo code FMW to get $1,000 in bonus cash and a free pick. Don't worry about nothing.
One thing is our export. That's what we give the world. We just have to find better ways to capitalize off of it, because like I said, we'll promote a non-black brand quicker than we'll promote a black-owned brand. We'll find what's wrong with the black-owned brand. Oh, this is wrong, that is wrong. But then a white-owned or a non-black-owned brand, we just all over the timeline with it.
What do you think?
It's crazy.
What do you think black people could have ownership of in America? Because I preface that with, like, every demographic outside of black Americans are able to trace their lineage to outside of America. So, like, Asians, for instance, when I was a mailman, I used to go deliver at these Asian corporations, and they were doing distribution from their hometown in China. You know what I mean? So it's like they can source back to what they're good at and what their resource is. It's like black Americans can't do that.
We don't have nothing to like fall back on and use this as our foundation of why.
We did have that, but this is how powerful media is. So there were more black millionaires at any time when we had the watermelon industry. And then media started putting out images of coons eating watermelon all in the newspaper and stuff like that. And it deterred black people from wanting to be watermelon farmers.
It's like a propaganda.
Right, yeah. It got to the mental of it. That's why media is so important and so powerful. But
damn, I didn't even know that. So they literally tricked us out of
millions and millions and millions of dollars.
Just off the strength of watermelon.
By making us feel bad for eating and enjoying watermelon, which one is healthy for you. Not that I'm a health advocate. Top of the top. Not that I'm a health advocate, but also watermelon's fucking good.
So what were you saying? Black people had watermelon first? Wait, what were you saying there?
I was saying that black people had plenty of watermelon farms, and there was countless black millionaires off the watermelon industry.
To get them out of it.
And white-owned media started to make these like cartoons and caricatures of black people with big lips, hella dark, eating watermelon, and it tricked us out of our position as far as watermelon. And that's the watermelon industry.
It's crazy. The whole reason in the beginning I started Suburban was because Malcolm X said it, like, the media controls the minds of the people.
Yep.
And I knew I've always wanted to have some sort of influence on the way people thought. And I wanted to inject. I don't think I've
ever heard that take from a person in media.
Yeah, I wanted to inject more positive shit, but it's just like as content grew, it's like the positive shit don't ever get the eyes and the views. And so it's always a struggle. But
tell me about
that was the beginning idea of like, okay, how do we, because I went to, like I said, I went to school in the Valley.
Okay.
But when I left the Valley, I came to school in LA. But I realized, we not doing it right over here. Like these niggas over here pulling up in G-Wagons, stocks, all type of shit. Over here, we on some dumb shit. And I always wanted to get us to switch our minds around, but that is like one of the greatest challenges in the world to get people.
So to fill you in, we went from talking about liquor, Don Julio on the head, that little dance move, to why don't we embrace black-owned products the same way we embrace non-black?
Literally making Don Julio so rich right now.
Yeah. But where's the black-owned liquor brand, black-owned tequila brand that we
do say right?
Like that?
He
sold that.
Oh yeah, he don't have.
He don't own that. He sold
Ace of Spades.
I mean, I can't afford Ace of Spades.
He might still own 1%.
Ain't no go to the liquor store and buy a $40, $50 bottle of Ace of Spades.
Rick Ross has an alcohol.
Rick Ross has
Stallion has an alcohol. Beyonce just came out with
what's the name? Hers like a horse on it or something. Right?
Sir Davis.
Something.
I had it. It's pretty good. But I think it's bigger than products. We need to own industries.
Why do black people always, or why they always try to get like a liquor endorsement? I feel like it's like there's some people who avoid it as getting a liquor endorsement, and then there's some people who do it. And I think some people frown down upon it. Our black celebrities, like endorsing alcohol because it is so detrimental to our community, and there's a liquor store in every corner. So it's like, it feel like right when black people, or I'm gonna say all black people, but people with success, when they get that endorsement, it's like, well, now we're gonna use you to further.
I'd rather make money off our dysfunction than have another race of people make money off the dysfunction.
There are non-blacks that have alcohol brands. One of the biggest tequilas was by The Rock.
Which one does he own? Terramana?
Oh.
Terramana, which is pretty smooth.
And then
I like Terramana.
Casamigos, I think, is
George Clooney.
George
Clooney.
So
Really?
you can't say that it's just
Celebrities?
black people.
Really? No, I'm talking about endorsers. They own it. I'm talking about people who hold the bottle and I
the
like.
puffy play. The puffy
Yeah,
play,
like
right?
if you see, that's what I was saying. Like, there's even with Jay, they own the full company, so it's like it's always a problem.
Jay-Z did own Duce, and he sold that.
That's fire. That right there is cold.
Jay-Z has stock in Duce.
sold
Puffy
that.
has stock in Ciroc. These people weren't just doing it for their health.
They're partners in a sense.
They were partnered.
But it goes back to owning the industry versus having
Selling a product.
Because there's companies that own the back end of the product. We just have to like be the front faces of it. It's
That's
like,
what
what
I'm
industry do we own?
That's what I'm
You know
saying.
what I mean?
He's
That's
the
what
face,
my
but
point.
behind scenes,
we don't.
Bacardi.
But I'm saying, what can we own? Like,
But
what?
I feel like anytime black people do, say hypothetically, black people do come together to try to do that, we know that there are agents of other entities that will come and infiltrate that and break it up.
And it's so crazy.
In any sense, political, business, whatever. Even remember when years ago, Dame Dash, Irv Gotti, Suge Knight was all coming together to form a distribution company. And then you see how all of their careers went. And a lot of that had legal interruptions. You feel me? Legal influence. It just lets you know that whenever you are a powerful black person trying to do powerful black things, you're going to face opposition.
For sure.
So it's like kind of like a stay in your place type of thing, or move under the radar.